seems like they're kind of stuck with Kamala because Biden endorsed Kamala. A lot of these other party bosses, they've endorsed Kamala as well. So do you think it's because they just feel like they're stuck with her, or they actually felt like she was part of their orbit?
No, I think they were caught in a catch-22 between a rock and a hard place. And it's the lesser of two evils. And cognitively impaired, feeble Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, who's, young and in her prime, that was their choice. And I know that they would have wished that they had someone else they could have fallen back on, because her politics is extreme liberal. I mean, what you basically have with the Democratic nominee now is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. It's the same views, the same politics. I mean, she's take away fracking from, working people in Western Pennsylvania. She's talked about supporting things like defunding the police. We have to reimagine the police. That's a phrase that they used. It was a euphemism for defunding the police. I can go on and on about her extreme left-wing record. I think the biggest vulnerability she has from a political point of view is she truly was the czar of the border. And Biden made her that. And they're lying now to say that that's not what he called her, but there's all kinds of evidence, including film of him saying it and her being acknowledged as that. And she was a disaster. I mean, she was looking the other way, and 10 or 20 million illegal immigrants stormed into our country. And a lot of them are criminals. I know this from firsthand experience, considering the 8 years I spent in an unhappy place. So I think she's got that real problem. And once her record gets exposed, hopefully in a way where most Americans can get access to it, because you can't trust the media because they're so dishonest and they're so much a part of the Democrat Party now. I think once that gets exposed, I think the dynamic will change dramatically. So I don't know that do I think she's a boss created type of a candidate? The answer is yes. If you look at her background in California, she was made by Willie Brown, the legendary Speaker of the California General Assembly, the House, who I knew, by the way. Willie Brown, a very, compelling figure, colorful guy, real clever and shrewd and successful politically. He made her. And so she's and I'm not saying you can't be made by the bosses and still be good. I actually have a boss in my family. My wife's father's a little boss here in Chicago, or was. And Lincoln was practical in his politics and had to deal with some of the leaders in his party in all the different ways. But her record is her record, and it's a hard left, extreme, ultra liberal, socialist type record. And I don't think most Americans want that for our country.